Dancing with the Stars. Now, last week, she got 2 10s and a 9. Will she be the first person to get our perfect score? Don't know. Actually, everyone forget that I just said that. I do not want to be the person that jinxed her, okay? Now, this is the last of our club tracks tonight, so please give it up for Jazz and Brad.
Could not have been happier with how it went and the judges' reactions.
I'm so impressed with what you just did.
I've heard you tell other people all the time that the world is better for them being in it, or the world is better for you being in it, because that was absolutely sensational.
The messages afterwards, my inbox was just filled with thousands of messages from people. There was lots of people sharing their own stories and how long they'd been in recovery for, or people saying that it given them reason to fight and reason to stay and that they felt heard, so it was really cool.
To be able to bring that dance to life, I've really had to immerse myself in what Jazz had been through. You know, I've really tried to create that story in a way where it showed almost how dark it was for her for a couple of years there. You know, that there was hope on the other side of that. So, yeah, it was a hard one to do.
Go 1, 2.
This week we have Paso and Viennese Waltz.
2 completely polar opposite dances. I will always kind of favour the more flowy. So I'm like, I just want to do this one. And Brad's like, no, we have to practice this one. I'm like, I don't like that one.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, I think we're going to be putting in the long hours this week to get both of them kind of up to scratch.
Nice.
I feel like everyone is waiting for us to fall in our faces, including the judges. So, oh, yeah, scary.
Dancing the Paso Doble, it's Jazz and Brad. Every week she brings it. Wow. I don't know what Brad did to you this week, but you looked angry at him.
He's been out for 2 days sick, so we've got a lot less training time this week, so getting him back for that, he did well.
It showed in the face. And also, you remembered all the steps from what I could gather after being almost like concussed with an elbow in rehearsal earlier today.
Shout out to Alex Vass. It was great. Full elbow to the face, but it's fine.
Yeah.
Makeup did a good job covering the bruise.
That's one way to get rid of your competition, Vass. All right, well, let's go to the judges and see what they thought. James.
Well, look, week to week, I now know that steps are not going to be a problem for you because you seem to be able to handle any choreography that Brad throws at you. Really, really well done. The shoulders were bad. And maybe that's something when you hit a challenge or like something that you're not quite comfortable with, those shoulders sort of become that comfort place for you, so we've got to get them down. But I did enjoy seeing a bit of a sexy, sassy side of you today. But because of the shoulders, all that strength came across as stiff, where I wanted it to be fierce. Yeah, so you can't be a 10 every week, but, you know, like, we got to just get those shoulders down.
Thank you.
Camilla.
I agree with James. It was a little tense in the shoulders. However, I truly believe that the way you were shaping your hands and your arms totally made up for that. And I'm gonna just disagree with you, James, sorry. It was so fierce, so powerful, and everything I wanna see.
Thank you.
It was fierce.
Yes, like, yes.
We're gonna disagree on that one, sorry.
Oh,
Yeah.
you got him fighting again. All right. What about you, Lance?
I'm going to have to agree with both judges. No, seriously, I was very interested to see how you would cope with a style like this because you're so fun and have energy and you like to just play around, and this is very serious. I think you did such a great job, but your intention was so strong that it kind of took over your energy and it became a little shaky at parts. But overall, your skill and the quality of movement is always there, so good job.
Thank you.
Keep it going for these two. Jazz and Brad, everybody.
Well, Jazz, you guys had the judges fighting as well, and it felt awkward from here too. And then Lance just like stayed out of it. What is it like getting that sort of feedback after you've had, you know, a couple of weeks of scoring 10s and near perfect scores?
Oh, I think we definitely expected it this week. I think Paso's been really hard for me. I'm not really an angry person that much. So trying to learn all of that and stompy is really hard, but we did our best.
And you had to get 2 dancers under your belt this week. So how was that, having to learn a dance that was a bit difficult for you and also then learning a whole other dance?
Oh, our 2 dances are you couldn't get more opposite than what we're doing tomorrow night as well. So that was really hard. And also we had limited time with this one being sick, but he did absolutely amazing considering.
Well, let's find out what the judges thought with their score, because the judges' scores are in. James.
7.
Camilla. 8. Lance.
8.
Woo! 23 for Jazz and Brad. Now, if you would like to vote for Jazz and Brad, they need your votes. Text Jazz to 3333 right now. That's Jazz to 3333. Over to you, Clint.
Thank you, Sharon. Well, that wraps up club night, and not a single drink spilt on me. But the show is not over yet. When we come back, we're turning off the lasers, we're leaving the steamy club, and we're tuning in to My Jams, the songs that speak to our stars. Will someone have a really weird song? I guess we'll have to wait and find out right after this.